Hey, what is up, everybody? I am here to give you my review of the Phenom versus the Beast Summerslam Reckoning. Um, Now, if you haven't seen this yet and you don't know how to watch it, it's on the WWE Network, so you can find it that way. And that's pretty much the only way you can see it. There's no other way really you can see it. Um, so the only way you can see it is on the WWE Network. For $9.99, but if you're a new subscriber, you get it for free. So I just hooked you up right there. Um, and um, this is pretty much the video of the build up between the match between Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. That's really what this is. And I'm not really going to be doing it like going in depth into this really because it's really a lot of recaps and I've kind of already talked about it in past reviews and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of go through it. It's like a documentary, but I really enjoy it. It starts by showing that epic brawl they had um, on Raw in the beginning of the video when the superstars had to separate them and all that stuff. And then it says WrestleMania 30 when and it says the day the music died. I thought that was it says it's like the day the music died. So I thought that was pretty cool. And people like John Cena and Edge talk about what the streak and how it was this big thing. Um, Edge even says that a championship always changes hands at WrestleMania, but nobody ever beats the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And it goes through like all his victims and stuff like that. It shows that promo when Undertaker was talking about how there were three things that can't be beat: death, taxes, and the streak. And talked about how he was going to beat Brock Lesnar. And then it shows like a little bit of a hype video for Brock Lesnar, talking about how he's really dominant, and Paul Heyman talks about how he can that Brock Lesnar is the guy that beats to conquer the Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania, and people like the Big Show, people like JBL, Triple H, and Stone Cold Steve Austin are all talking about how much of a beast Brock Lesnar is. Triple H talks about how Brock Lesnar is really fast. Um, Stone Cold Steve Austin even says that Brock Lesnar is like Frankenstein, except he has no bones. He's just human. And then if you brought a comic book character and a superhero out of the comic books, it would be Brock Lesnar, except stronger and all that stuff. So he really hyped up Brock Lesnar. I thought that was cool. And then it shows Brock Lesnar and Triple H even talks about how Undertaker created the ass kicker, and that's what Brock Lesnar wants to be. But he has to get the Undertaker to truly call himself that. And then it shows the match between Brock Lesnar and the Undertaker, and it shows that moment when Brock Lesnar conquered the Undertaker's undefeated streak, and everybody talks about how they were shocked. Dean Ambrose talks about how everybody was just sitting there like this. And not saying a word or anything. And JBL thought it would never happen. Big Show talked about how he was shocked. Stone Cold Steve Austin said that he couldn't believe that should happen. That's how it went down. And all the superstars pretty much say that they were shocked. They never expected that the streak would come to an end. And then Big Show does say that Brock Lesnar was probably the perfect guy to do it. And JBL says that Brock Lesnar's done everything he wanted to do, and he dominated The Undertaker. He beat the streak in convincing fashion. And when Undertaker walked out, JBL says that that's the last time he thought he ever saw The Undertaker. Then it shows the promo that Paul Heyman cut the night afterwards, and that's how Dean Ambrose described him, and talked about how Undertaker got taken away in an ambulance, and Seth Rollins talked about how he never thought he would see Undertaker be living on an ambulance, because this was like an icon, pretty much. I thought that was good stuff there. And then it shows Brock Lesnar destroying John Cena at SummerSlam and beating him for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And they said that was just a freak of nature, that he just pretty much showed, superstars were talking about how he should show that nobody could stop Brock Lesnar. And then he was like the best guy to beat in the business, and no one's going to be able to stop him. Then it shows a triple threat match Lesnar had with John Cena and Seth Rollins for the title, and how they talk about how they tried to keep Brock Lesnar down. They tried to double team him. They tried to put him to the announce table, but he just got back up, and that just showed how much of a freak in nature Brock Lesnar was. And then it shows the match at WrestleMania 31 against Roman Reigns for the title. And Roman Reigns talked about how he never felt the pain he felt and how unstoppable Brock Lesnar is. And it shows Seth Rollins cashing in. And Paul Heyman cutting that promo, talking about how Brock Lesnar's going to beat him up at Battleground. Yeah, so Brock Lesnar, I had to go do something, by the way. But Brock Lesnar shows Paul Heyman cutting that promo on Seth Rollins, saying that Brock Lesnar is going to destroy him at Battleground. And then it shows Undertaker returning to Battleground, costing Brock Lesnar the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and how Stone Cold Steve Austin says this was a new Undertaker. The only way that he could take him down is to low blow Brock Lesnar. And Paul Heyman talked about how that's how showed how desperate Undertaker was. And then it shows Undertaker's promo the night after, and then that brawl that Undertaker and Brock Lesnar had later on that night. And Dean Ambrose said that he expected that to happen because because Undertaker does what he wants, and he really wanted to get at Brock Lesnar. And that was really it. That was the whole video package. It is a nice sit-through. It is a good video package. It hyped me up to see the match at Summerslam, even though I already wasn't hyped to see it. But it was a pretty good hype video package. I enjoyed it. I thought Stone Cold Steve Austin did a pretty good job in it. Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman was playing his gimmick. So I enjoyed that. Triple H was good in it. Everybody played their parts really well. I really enjoyed this video package, and it makes me really want to see it. And everyone is even talking about how Undertaker needs to win because Undertaker needs to show that he still is the dead man. Like Triple H even says it's either going to be Undertaker shows that he is that newly banished dead man, and Brock Lesnar is just going to pick up the piece and put away what's already broken from the Undertaker. So it just really hypes me to see this match. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm looking forward to this match. Well, that's my review of this. It's not the longest video ever, but whatever. And you can subscribe to all my other channels, my non-wrestling channel, Owen the Talkinator, my CM Brothers channel, and my friend James the He-Man Hebert's channel, James Hebert and Raymond Keith Wrestling. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.